Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Heidi Alaga. Pat has the night off. We begin with an update on a story we brought you earlier this week about the No-Tel Motel sign that was allegedly stolen. The iconic sign was a reminder of the building's history of what went on during its operations in the 70s. But as KGUN 9's Madison Thomas reports, the alleged theft may have just been a misunderstanding.
The faces of this iconic sign were returned here early Friday morning and still in their same condition.
This comes almost a week after they went missing.
So what we ended up with was just the steel frame.
Last Saturday, Jude Cook and his crew went to pick up the sign from the property, which has been turned into a low-income senior housing complex, and move it to the Ignite Sign Art Museum, where its history would live on.
I will admit that it's tacky, but it's been here since I moved here in '83, and it just seems like it's part of Tucson that really deserved to be preserved.
But when they arrived, its faces were already gone.
I got a hold of the superintendent on the job, and he said, well, one of your guys came by yesterday and took the faces out. And I said, none of my guys were scheduled over here yesterday.
But the search is now over.
This morning, right as we were opening, this gentleman showed up with a sign and wanted to know if we wanted it. Doesn't get any better than that.
Cook is just happy it's now ended up where it was supposed to be, and says he wouldn't want to press charges.
I generally believe that he was of the concern that the sign was going to get destroyed, and he was in the mindset of saving it, and that's all we're doing. So I think, as long as the sign got to where it was supposed to be, I think that's the best solution we could have.
The sign is already on display at the museum for people to check out. Reporting near Olson and 13th, Madison Thomas, KGUN 9.